viewers, Sound Service here, back with more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the Swedish. And, well, I say Swedish, sorry, Scandinavia, but, I guess Swedish Empire also, could technically count for this. Now we are continuing to the next turn from our current war with Germany, which I've only just started the loading screen. I started the loading screen for the next turn before starting the stream, so we're in May instead of April for the start of it, but that's really the only difference. I've also just want to plug the Twitch to YouTube viewers. I think the link to the Twitch is in the description on the video. If you want to see these videos as they are being streamed, for one, but also two, if you want to actually have some input on how this campaign goes as well, because I do things like allow viewers to design ships, or they can make certain decisions on ships we capture, or if we let stuff fight, or if we fight stuff or let stuff go, and this and that. Like, everyone gets their say in it if you join the Twitch. And I think that's really the only tad bit of you know, self-promotion done there, plugging, I guess. Turbines, and then yeah, I also need to get semi-oil as well to actually make those turbines useful, I guess. But I'm just gonna leave the funds now to sort of stay stable. There's also the stuff here as well to just stay stable. In a bit of news on the game itself, Beta 1.7 has been announced, and with what I'm seeing from the one screenshot they've given, we might be getting at least the orange top turrets that Arizona had, the styling at least. While we are going through this loading screen, the next loading screen then, the next turn loading screen, I will go through with it. So, Beowulf, Odin and Ulsberg. Again, I don't think we would be able to fight the Beowulf, but we'll see. We'll see. We got the numbers advantage over Beowulf, as well as also caliber advantage. No, they have caliber advantage. Sorry, mark lack of gun advantage, is what I was meant to say. Or we get like Osberg. We could use our speed to the advantage, take out the Osberg. Orion, I don't really think is a threat. All things considered. Like they here. Although if Orion does get lost, we have a problem ahead. tier here, come around for more. A tad bit of protection for this side. Is it? Don't quote me on that. Yeah, tier here is. I think we're gonna. This is a situation that Dreadnoughts can feasibly handle, but they got to handle it. They literally know which one's going to hit. This is changer of a more protection focused warship than actual combat capability. Yes, combat capability is good and everything, but I will agree to a peace deal with you, Germany. Right, we got both battleships needing repairs, and so the Dreadnoughts can be put on hold temporarily. And a peace deal sorted out, I guess. I guess to presume the mate. This would be funny if this ends up being like that failure of a Japanese campaign I had, where like one of our first dreadnoughts actually comes from being taken from the enemy and not home built. So that did happen last time. It did a Japanese playthrough, which only Twitch viewers would know. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I was going to read through the notes for the beta. So, they say in the Steam post for the beta release for 1.7 for Dreadnoughts, you can play the first playable update version 1.7. The new update finalises the available guns for all nations and will also offer some new hulls. So also important game optimizations you could read in the changelog. And then shows how to switch the beta and things that need to know. V.1 version 1.7 major update. Oh god, damn it. Right. So Canon Alberts. We'd get like 200. That doubles our battleships. Okay, we get 2 battleships and a whole bunch of cash then. So the Conan Albert class, which Beowulf was a member of until Beowulf's unfortunate demise, we're going to be essentially ripping out those bits. Ripping out that, upgrading the mark of everything. Rip out the 2. Just rip out the whole secondary battery as well. They went standard tower. I'm gonna say front tower 5 it gets given out, and yeah, just the single funnel there will do. Main gun wise, what the hell? I screwed up something. My apologies. I will fix that screw up. Now, we're going to be designing the rebuild, but we won't actually do it until the Odins come out. Which this rebuild, like I said, is essentially to clear everything, I guess. Clear everything, front tower 5. Single funnel here. Rear tower 4, which I think was the same as what it had, so essentially no changes there. Main guns are going to be the 12.4 inch instead of the 13.5 like the previous ship had, because and then the casements are going to be 4-inch guns across the board. And then this upper battery is also going to be consistent of 2 sets of 24-inch guns to bring up the standards of stuff there. right now we will keep the triple expansion engines. And if the weight after this rebuild allows, we will go for the better stuff. Cordite, as that's less of a deficit. Ballistide. Electro-hydraulic turrets. Now I want a 12, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 there as well. Okay, and bulkhead compartment stuff, and then also you were brought up to 18 knots to be the standard fleet speed. So yeah, these ships are great as a temporary numbers boost, but I don't know how much longevity they would have in the Navy overall. Like, I don't know how many years of service we can get out of them before they end up needing to be removed from service and taken out back and shot. But I think it is going to be a worthwhile investment, at least with our current numbers, to upgrade them. And once their upgrades are done and the new battleships are out, we will focus on cruisers, because you can see our cruiser numbers there and they are abysmal. Only for admittedly really good armoured cruisers. Okay, back to reading the major update notes for 1.7 so far. So the new hulls are still to be announced. They have new quad guns for almost all calibers and all nations. Okay, that's another change to the quad guns. New USA 17 to 20 inch Mark II tech guns, 7 to 18 inch Mark III tech, 12 to 18 inch Mark IV tech guns for the USA, new USA 4 inch guns for Mark 4 to 5 techs, new USA 2 to 3 inch guns for Mark II and 3, new British 15 to 20 inch Mark 1, 2 and 3 techs, new British 6 to 8 inch guns for 3, 4 and 5. That seems good stuff, I guess. New German from 17 to 20 inch, various fixed improvements to several guns. Nothing on there about the Italians. Ship parts and weights are reduced and costs have been adjusted accordingly. Triple and quad guns are available sooner. Optimization of ship designs, custom battle max year. But yeah, I don't see anything about the Italians in that. For those of you who are blissfully unaware, my biggest gripe with the sort of recent run of updates is that they've ruined Italian guns, because they did all like Italy's gun models and stuff, but didn't consider the hulls that were in the game, it seems, because of the way that some of the things ended up being like. And also as well, it made essentially a few of the hulls of the Italians useless. And I think useless is putting it a little kindly. Well, it's made them either useless or you can't really do efficient designs on them. One thing I would find interesting if they add in is for the 4-inch guns on battleships and battle cruisers, they have the BD mounts, the between deck mounts, because I quite like the BD mounts. For those of you who don't know what the BD mounts are, look at the secondary guns of the refitted Renown or the refitted Queen Elizabeth and Valiant, and only Queen Elizabeth and Valiant, because Warspite didn't get the BD mounts. And also look at the carriers as well. Well, as some of the war build carriers have BD guns. Suspend. No, we can actually do at least one of them rebuilding. Yeah, we're gonna get the repairs done, then the rebuilds done, but we're waiting on those rebuilds until the repairs are done. And we need to do a massive reduction of expenses. Okay. How are we doing research wise? Advanced weight control. Dreadnought 2 there. Coincidence 2 at the same time as Dreadnought 2. It's a coincidence, I guess. Alright, we don't need transport cap to be as high as it is. So we could go on an extra turn with this current set of expenses. But then we need to do a massive reduction of stuff. Germany are laying down a whole bunch of new ships. I'm guessing those are emergency builds. Emergency builds because they're in the middle of a war and need them. Because it seems that the Russians have gone to war with them, which Hell, the Russians going to war with them helps me a lot because, well, it means currently the Russians aren't wanting to kill me. Right. Make an official protest, I guess. Now we need to reduce our crew training costs. We're unsuspending you because your costs ain't really going to change much on our deficit because we can't stop your costs anymore. But yeah, we will be refitting those once the 5-turn repair is up on one of them. Because again, I'm in the mindset of it's going to boost our numbers more than anything, and so even if it potentially long term isn't the best of choices / investments for the Navy, it's something short term that's going to work. Yep, building new ships. New ships for the Scandinavian Empire. Okay, so We got 3 and 4 turns there. We got 4 turns there. Not. You're not gonna make the cut. And we will just refit the one that lived. The one that doesn't have a 5-month repair wait. To it. Because then we can get that refit done alongside the Dreadnoughts. And then that refit of the Dreadnoughts done would then mean we have the space for the cruisers. Now, the debate is more armoured cruisers or do we do light cruisers? Because, yeah, we haven't really thought that far through. I'm maybe thinking along the lines of more armoured cruisers, because we forgot. No, I was saying that as a. I was saying that directed at Scarlet. Once reboiler in 2 turns. That obsoletes a few of the older armoured cruisers in 4 turns. Germany stealing our names. They've laid down a battleship Odin of the Kaiser Wilhelm II class. The hell are the Japanese doing here? Have they also gone to war with the Germans, or no? They're moving towards us. Okay, we have problems. No. Japan is one of the few nations we don't actually have problems with. Oh, Kingdom of Netherlands is wanting a probable war with us. Okay, Battleship Uno is out. Odin. Then 4 comes out. Then the refitted German one comes out. But yeah, 4 and Odin coming out is going to be the catalyst to us now getting newer cruisers. To really to help our interests out a bit more. I think light cruisers. I've made my decision. We're going to go light cruisers, and we sort of already know what not to do. Thanks to thanks to the poor German cruisers. Those poor things. They got massacred. They didn't even have a chance of life. And they died. A horrible death. Yeah. No use dwelling on that past. Horrible past for them. And, yeah. We will be prepared for if the Kingdom of the Netherlands decides that they want to attack us.
Scott, are you awake? Okay. I'm adding a new hard drive to your computer.
I'm just reading about the.
Hey, have you got any of my screwdrivers in your room before I go search for mine?
No, I've only just got the one which I think is currently.
I'm sorry, don't say no and then just say I've only got the one.
This one.
Just no, I haven't got yours. That's all you got to say.
So into new design. No, it's not going to be new Dreadnought we build. could do a new armoured cruiser. Avocado proved that armoured cruisers are a thing that we could use effectively. I'm gonna do a light cruiser though, like I think I mentioned. See, could I get it to the biggest size? Yeah, I can. And I'm going to do an unconventional thing when this needs upgrade, and I'm going to undo the beam and draught stuff. Those for the sake of use, so. We're not going to be that much great efficiency-wise. Oh well. As for the main caliber of gun, we're going to be going with 6-inch. 6-inch caliber. .24 knots on 9,000 tons. That seems all good. Citadel. Capped. Ace fuse. TNT 1. Cordite 1, as Cordite is less volatile than ballastite. And we are going to run a 3-2 layout. 2-1 there and a 2-2 there. I say a bit of stuff there for like splinter proofing and whatnot. Down a notch range. And relax. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with this thing. Already 6-inch 40 caliber guns. Let's go. That's gonna be, I think, the backbone of our fleet for a while. These are more expensive than a Loki, though. 6 of you laid down. we move on a turn, then continue their constructions. With essentially, we put the order down, but the order takes a month to begin the construction process, is what I'm going to say. Like that I think would be a mechanic that would be, while annoying, I think it might be something that would work, a mechanic like that. Just looking through the new turret models that have been put in, and some of them are looking good. Oh no, the Brits still have the horrible 4-5s. Italian that looks like Italian 6 and 8s look or is that, I don't know what nation it says. I'm just seeing stuff that's been put up in a server about the new guns for the update. Japanese quads, they look relatively decent. A lot of stuff. Yeah, just a lot of stuff, I guess. Hey Avocado, it's afternoon. I don't know, I've just been looking in the Monroe server about the new stuff that's currently in the 1.7 beta. Essentially, it's a race against time now, Avocado. Campaign end or the oh no. In 21 turns, our only working lightship hull currently, in terms of like torpedo boat destroyer or that, is going to not be working anymore. The 4 is in mothballs? What the hell, game? Not enough crew, enough crew. You idiots, game. 4 is not meant to go into mothballs. The 4 is the newest, most powerful machine we have. I don't know if the devs will ever add in quintuple turrets. Quins might be a good idea for modders, but and historically there was a 6-gun turret thought of in the minds of someone in the design boards, because the Tillman designs exist. For YouTube viewers, the Twitch viewer who has had the most influence over any of these campaigns in terms of ship designs and stuff has arrived for when you watch this back. Essentially, yeah. funny enough, in naval art right now, I'm working on a ship for my fictional, you know, the fictional mercenary group I keep talking about when referring to naval art, that I have my ships be built under the philosophy of. I'm building one that is using those Tillman guns, which the Tillman guns are 6 gun turrets in of 16-inch caliber, 16-inch 6 gun turrets. Yeah, it's a I would have to look at it again to describe you what it's mostly based off of, but I am also thinking of working on a modernization version of that as well, with like modernized towers and stuff as well in the naval art version of it. The naval art ship I'm building that I'm mentioning. Seriously. Yeah, 6 gun turrets. I did not say that. Although I'm thinking, if I'm going to be doing a sort of rebuild of that ship, the only sort of modern looking towers I have for a capital ship are available to me in naval art is like the Queen Anne's Mansion, like on the Oblivions and the British battleships of real life. Which does actually somewhat fitting with the lore of that group, because they sort of went along the same lines as the British with going with the Queen Anne's mansions with a lot of their sort of modernization stuff. Like, I'm currently working on a ship which is essentially renowned, but with 14s instead of twin 15s as well. Like, I've got so many projects that in naval art that I'm losing track. Those 2 are fully crewed. Right, all ships are fully crewed now. Well, all active ships are fully crewed, I should say. All torpedo boats. Good news for you guys. Limited fleet and a limited fleet mothballing on all of you will put us in profit, but I'm gonna have to go through the add crew 60 times to. I wish they had an unmothball button as well as a mothball button, because well, Avocado, I would have to find a ship with a good looking pagoda mast and make custom parts for it, but I can see if I can get a ship with a pagoda mast. Like maybe that's what I do for the ship with the Tillmans, is give it a pagoda setup, but therein lies the problem. Where am I going to put the radar? Because the pagodas are good and all, but except for the ones on Yamato, they weren't really designed with radars in mind, because the Japanese focused more on like the visual range finding stuff and stuff like that instead of radar. Like I said, I quite like the Lokis because they're just literal killing machines, as well as in this current era with their armor scheme and everything. Literal tanks. They can take on quite a lot more than I thought they would be able to. Let's see, I got my Odins here. They are well and truly on the way. Well and truly on the path to being good, hopefully. Oh no, we've gone technologically behind. This is bad. Funny thing is, it's not Loki herself. It's Frey, Mimir, and the other one. 3 of the 4 have attained legendary status. 1 of them has attained no, Loki's the overshadowed sister ship. She's like the one everyone glosses over of the class. She's like Astoria is of the New Orleans class. Like how glossed over Astoria is in the New Orleans class. The New Orleans class wasn't actually originally the New Orleans class. It was originally the Astoria class. But then, when Astoria sank, they changed the class name over to the New Orleans class because, yeah, they for some reason disliked having so yeah, where's Frey? What the? Yeah, there's Fenrir and Mimir. Where's Frey? Avocado, we're missing the other. Okay then. It's only. Did Frey get counted as lost here? Although she was never lost in that. Okay. So 3 of the 5 have attained famous status, and only 2 of them are still afloat. Okay. That doesn't make sense, because Frey wasn't considered killed. Okay, then, so 2 of the sisters are overshadowed. One of them has more fame just because she sank somehow, and then the other 2 have the glory because, well, they sunk a lot of things and lived. No, Frey has her fame because she mysteriously disappeared while on a training voyage. That's what I'm gonna say. She mysteriously disappeared on a training voyage, and her wreck nor her crew have ever been found. Spooky, scary story time for the Scandinavian Navy. Swedish Empire Navy, sorry. Swedish Navy. There's a light, and the loading screen is done. Yeah, advanced destroyer funnels in a turn. That did no changes whatsoever. None at all. Well, we've crawled ourselves back to average. You can, once the light cruisers are out, because you guessed it, we're out of dock space for the next class of ship I want to make, because once we got the light cruisers out, I want to do our second Dreadnought class, which I'm going to give the reins to you for that class. As we have Odin and Thor, which are the current Dreadnoughts, and then we have 4 pre-Dreadnoughts, 3 that we had built ourselves, and then 1 that was German. But the Germans seem to have well, very badly messed up a fight that should have been an easy victory for them. And so we took 2 of their battleships, although one of them we just decided to scrap because it was taking too long to repair. Okay, how long till those cruisers? 6 turns, so we're back to technologically behind. Boo hiss. I wonder what it would be named as well. You just reminded me I gotta check webtoons for updates and stuff I read. I'm still reading that one you recommended, Avocado. I've got 11 days. It's the 26th it goes to on the free pass and having to watch an advert every day. I've got over 120 more to go. I think I'm on 45 currently of that one. There's like 200 something. I don't know what you'd name the Dreadnoughts. It's entirely up to you. And Avocado, I've just realised something. Because of the particular countries we are playing as, and their histories, we could actually make the jokes about Navy men being gay and everything, and not actually have any issues with that. Historically, that's just a saying that thing. Because we're playing like the first European countries to actually make it legal again. So yeah, that's a bit of a line of jokes we could go down. Oh, we could do what the Swedish actually did to try and keep enemy ships away from us. Because Avocado, if you don't know that story, oh yeah, there's like a funny story from history where, well, I say history, it was recent, as in like in 2010s, I think it was. The Swedish noticed Russian submarines, and someone there had the bright idea of dropping a sonar buoy that, in Morse code, sends out a message of come this way if you're gay, and proudly gaze into the 1940s. That was hilarious when I first found out about that story. And I still do find it hilarious. Oh, the even more hilarious thing, it worked. It genuinely worked. It drove off the submarines. Dreadnought improvement, so that's Dreadnought 2. Oil firing, yes please. You are waiting for oil firing. Yeah. coincidence too. Four turns to oil firing, 3 turns to load. Okay, so it's you projected your cruisers, sorry, your battleships, I mean, 4 turns. That is also including the weight for oil boilers, because I'm sure you want oil firing boilers to. Wait, no. Yeah, we're not British, so it is oil that's used to power them. I was about to go and make joke of no, actually it's tea powered, but no. That's only a joke for the Royal Navy when we play the Royal Navy. I'm a Brit, so it's more acceptable for me to say those stereotypes. They still have that because it's semi-oil, so it's a coal oil mix for the first set of oil boilers. So you'll still have that, don't worry. And I know semi-oil systems were used on warships, and if I remember correctly, it was initially going to be a semi-oil system that was on the Revenge class battleships, but then Fisher got in charge. Got in charge quick enough that well, yes, he couldn't make changes to their designs to make them better ships in general. He was able to make the change to just full oil firing, which did give them a better speed than planned. I'm not entirely sure. It's better to discuss how to improve relations. Secret agents of the Italians are a part of all this. Oh, that mess, sorry. February, March, April. April or May is when you'll get the ship. Well, we still need the stokers to crush the coal then. Okay, tweaks and fixes for Friedrich Caroline, North Carolina right now. Yeah?
Do you mind having spring onions mixed in with yours, or do you not want it?
I don't want it. Asking about spring onions. I don't like spring onions. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Yep, Germany is doing some work. That's the art of war, I guess. Okay. Last time for the oil firing, and then you get your battleship, Avocado. So, yes. Right. Oil-fired boilers, yep. Empire of Japan fails to take Ukraine. Oh, that's why they're off my coast. They're at war with the Russians. Right, okay. Oh, no. Avocado, if you're still here, do you want to just do Dreadnought 1? Dreadnought 2, subjectively a worse hull. Yeah, we can go to like a larger size, but I don't think we're going to be getting a decent... You must be hallucinating. Do you want to try and carry on with this one, or... No. You know what? I'm giving you a rule. No Sir Elton John-like ships for this campaign. But yeah, do you want to go Dread 2 or Dread 1? In terms of actually getting a decent layout of stuff, I think going Dread 1 is the better for here. Now, if this helps, the last ship I built has a core bay layout, so ABXY, and then P1S1. Or P and S, I should say. Port starboard. And the center line. While you're considering other stuff, I will go with the modules I know you like to choose. Slash also work out as well for ship stuff. Right, max beam and max draught. So we're an oddball currently because the tier and then the tier upgrade class use 11s. The Odins use 12.4s, and the Cunning Alberts also use 12.4s because I refit them. Fleet speed, that's gonna be 20 knots. Or that's Dreadnought fleet speed is 20 knots, pre-Dread is 18. Oh god, there goes that guitar pick. I'm not gonna find that for a while. I'm gonna presume best towers? You can correct me on that. Okay. We can only have 4 centerline guns, bear in mind. Yeah, 12.4s. We do have up to Mark II 13s as well. That was the thing I was trying to fit on the original design, but on the original Odin, but we ran out of weight. But do you want to upgun to the 13s to account for the lesser firepower, or do you want to keep with 12.4s? This is still up to you. I'm just making that suggestion. Okay, ABX 13.5s. ABX, and then I'll set up B turret. Standard superimposed. Long nose. Oh yeah, hailing back to the later Peugeots, the later Peugeot type ships. What, you wanted to name this thing Pinocchio? 5-inch deck guns. Okay. Oh, do you want them in a superimposing way? I'm gonna put the barbettes down, and if you don't want them in a superimposing way, just let me know and I will remove the barbettes. But we can do it in superimposing, so I am running superimposing. How many 5-inch do you want? Okay, 2 more. So I'm gonna say like rearward facing from that set, and then forward facing from this set. There. Oh, do you want a centerline superimpose over X turret? We can't do the over A B turret ones, but huh? Kill it with 4? What the? Um. Yeah, you're becoming a senile old man. Even if you're not that much older than me. You want a superimposing 8-inch? Four would have been smarter for another 5, but yeah, it seems smarter doing another 5-inch because caliber commonality. Okay. We have that secondary layout. I can see if I can get a smaller looking barbette for the 5. Will that work? Would this normal one that we've been using even work for the 5? Because if I face you, yeah. We have our 5-inch superimpose. 15, 5, 5, 10. Okay. Dead. 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 Ew. That didn't actually. didn't actually as fatally ruin this design as I thought it would. Guarding tower, I'm just going to give you those for now and wait then. $10 and $5. I'm just going to give you 2 inner decks and 15, 15, 10 I presume. And I'm just going to splinter proof that because of weight. Oh. It's not 15-inch guns, it's 13.5-inch. What was it? Auto-correcting to the to the size you wish you were. No. I shouldn't have said that joke. Don't go. It's going over. Right, oh god, we can only do a 9-inch turret top. You want 5-inch. 5-inch top, turret top there. And then, can we go free? Yeah, it's as close to the values that I can give you that you're going to be getting. Right, okay. Oh, name. Are you okay with the name? Okay, foreign. Right, the foreign is, completed. Now we can only build 2 foreign class battleships, sort of the same as all of our other classes, just it's going to take longer, a lot longer. No, we can only do 2. But I will give you the fairing as well. Yeah, we were at 20. 20 knots, that's the fleet speed. Just trying to remember, I think it's an 80s one-hit wonder, cutting crew, just down your arms tonight, but nah, never mind. Okay, we don't need to dead focus that anymore. I tried to be discreet, but then blow it again. Oh, lost and found, it's my final mistake. Loving my boxy, no giving or take, 'cause I've been through the fantasy one too many times. I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Oh. Oh, I forgot to do that renaming. Oh, avocado. One, unintentional thing I figured out about this campaign. You know, I'm usually the speed and firepower focused sort of player. Well, turns out more this campaign I've been the more protection focused. I've been more protection focused this campaign than I usually am. If you get my meaning. Like, I've been putting a lot more armor on my ships than I usually do, and not pushing as much for speed or firepower. Well, okay, yeah, I was pushing a bit for the number of guns on the Odins, but you get my point. And it just feels strange, you know, like I've actually been focusing on protection over everything else for once. Because, you more than anyone would know just how much beatings my ships usually take. Oh, there's a massive spider who has decided to make his web right on my wall. Yes, it is a lot better to be safe than sorry. Probably when we get battle cruisers, my entire plan will change again, and I'll be back into my old way. Ban, where's the ban button? Bot. Happened a lot later today than yesterday, but burning hell, you stupid bot. And These two invasions are going through. That one, not so much. Right, great job, moderator team. We have stopped another bot from causing problems to some unsuspecting Twitch viewers. And when I say mod team, I mean me and Avocado, and it was me who did the stuff, so... Tonight. Okay, I think we really just continue on sort of our current trajectory right now. We figure out more stuff as things go by, time goes by. That, and then that. Okay. it was probably when you were sending those links, Avocado, that bot came. Go Discord noises. Oh, am I getting the Discord notification noises from... Oh yeah, because right, that's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Silent service going silent.